Welcome to AskerKhan Wisdom Academy, your one-stop station to enhance your mathematical skills. For further coaching and your valuable comments, you can contact me at AskerKhanAcademy@gmail.com. We're going to study about variables and expressions. This is a course on Algebra 1. After completing the lesson, you will be able to write algebraic expressions. Let's try to understand certain terms. A mathematical quantity is anything that can be measured or counted. So if you can count something or if you can measure something in mathematics, it is called a quantity. For example, can you count the amount of money you have? Yes. So the amount of money is a mathematical quantity. Can you measure the height of a person? Yes. So the height is a mathematical quantity. Some quantities remain constant. For example, the distance from school to your house, it remains constant. Other quantities change or vary and are called variable quantities. For example, the time you take to go from school to home may vary from day to day. So the time is a variable quantity in this case. So some quantities remain constant, other quantities may change, and the changing quantities are called variable quantities. What is a variable? A variable is a symbol, usually a letter, that represents the value or values of a variable quantity. For example, the time taken to go from school to home is a variable quantity. So it can be represented by a letter T. So T is a variable quantity represented as time. What is an algebraic expression? An algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase that includes one or more variables. For example, is X a variable? Is Y a variable? It can represent some quantity. Now, is this an algebraic expression? Because an algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase that includes one or more variables. Suppose let's take S represents the speed of a vehicle and T represents the time it takes to reach some place, some destination. So is this now speed multiplied with time? Is this an algebraic expression? Yes, because an algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase that includes one or more variables. What is a numerical expression? A numerical expression is a mathematical phrase involving numbers and operation symbols but no variables. Operation symbols are plus, minus, multiplication, division. These are operation symbols. So for example, 5 plus 8. Is this a numerical expression? Yes, because it involves only numbers and operation symbols and it does not have any variable. So this is a numerical expression. Now, is this a numerical expression? 5 times x. This is not a numerical expression because it involves a variable. So this is an algebraic expression. Let us come Let us understand some words and the related symbols used for those words. Some, more than, increase, they all refer to the symbol plus. The words like difference, less, less than, subtract, they all refer to the operation symbol minus. Words like product, times, they all refer to the operation symbol multiplication, and quotient refers to the operation symbol division. Writing expressions with addition and subtraction. What is an algebraic expression for the word phrase 32 more than a number n? More than. What is the operation symbol for more than? It's plus. So 32 more than a number n can be written as n plus 32. Or it could also be written as 32 plus n. Let's look at B. 58 less a number n. What is the operation symbol for less? It's minus. So 58 less a number n. So we have 58 less a number n minus n. Now try this. What is an algebraic expression for 18 more than a number n? More than is plus. So 18 more than a number n. It's n plus 18. Or it can be 18 plus n. Writing expressions with multiplication and division. What is an algebraic expression for the word phrase 8 times a number n? What is the operation symbol for times? It's multiplication. So 8 times a number n can be written as 8 multiplied with n, or it can be written as 8n. Because when there's no operation symbol, it is understood to be multiplication. Let's come to B. The quotient of a number n and 5. The quotient of a number n and 5. Quotient, what is the operation symbol for quotient? Division. So the quotient of a number n and 5 can be written as n divided by 5, or it can also be written as n over 5. Let's try this. What is an algebraic expression for each word phrase in parts A and B? 6 times a number n. 6 times is multiplication. So 6 times a number n can be written as 6n. B. The quotient of 18 and a number n. Quotient is division. So the quotient of 18 and the number n is 18 divided by n. Let's reason. Do the phrases 6 less a number y and 6 less than a number. Okay, let's repeat. Do the phrases 6 less a number y and 6 less than a number y mean the same thing? No, let us see. 6 less a number y is 6 minus y, and 6 less than a number y is y minus 6. Do they mean the same? No. Let's try this. writing expressions with two operations. What is an algebraic expression for the word phrase? 3 more than, twice a number x. More than is plus, twice means 2 times. So 3 more than means plus, twice a number x, 2 times x. Let's go to the next one. 9 less than the quotient of 6 and a number x. Quotient means division. 6 and a number x. Quotient of 6 and a number x is 6 divided by x. 9 less than that, minus 9. Let's go to the next. The product of 4 and the sum of a number x and 7. So how do you write the sum of a number x and 7? It is x plus 7, because sum means plus. The product of 4 and the sum of a number x and 7 means multiply this with 4. In this case, we had to write the algebraic expression and the word phrase was given. But in some cases, we may have to write the word phrase when algebraic expression is given. For example, what word phrase can you use to represent the algebraic expression 3x? This is nothing but 3 multiplied with x. So we can write an word phrase as the product of 3 and a number x. So we can write the product means multiplication. So the product of 3 and a number x. Which is 3x. So we are able to write the word phrase given an algebraic expression, and we are able to write the algebraic expression given the word phrase. What word phrase can you use to represent the algebraic expression x plus 8.1? Plus, what are the different words for the operation symbol plus? It could be sum, it could be increase, it could be more than. So we can write an algebraic expression. This is nothing but the sum of a number x and 8.1. Let's try another. What word phrase can you use to represent the algebraic expression 10x plus 9? The word phrase for plus can be sum. So this can be written as the sum of a number, the sum of 9 and 10 times a number. Or 9 more than 10 times a number. It can be written as 9 more than, because more than means plus. 9 more than 10 times a number. Times means multiplication. 9 more than 10 times a number, which will be 10x plus 9. What about this? It is a quotient of n and 3. Quotient of a number n and 3. What about this? 5x minus 1. It can be written as 1 less than 5 times a number. 1 less than 5 times a number. Writing a rule to describe a pattern. Let's look at this problem. The table below shows how the height above the floor of a house of cards depends on the number of levels. The height above the floor of a house of cards, it depends on the number of levels. What is a rule for the height? Give the rule in words and as an algebraic expression. So if you look at the figure, the height of the table is 24 inch and the height of one level of card is 3.5 inch. Now let's look at the table. Number of levels. If there are 2 levels, each level is 3.5 inch. So if there are 2 levels, it will be 3.5 times 2 plus the height of the table, 24. If there are 3 levels, each level's height is 3.5, multiply with 3 plus the height of the table. If there are 4 levels, 3.5 times 4 plus 24. Similarly, if there are n levels of cards, so what will be the rule? It's going to be 3.5 times n levels plus the height of the table, 24. So this is the rule for n levels of cards. Let's try one more. Suppose you draw a segment from any one vertex of a regular polygon to the other vertices. From one vertex, you are drawing a segment to any other vertex of a polygon. A sample for a regular hexagon is shown below. Use the table to find a pattern. What is the rule for the number of non-overlapping triangles formed, meaning the triangles should not overlap one above the other? Give the rule in words and as an algebraic expression. So let's look at the table. If there are 4 sides to a polygon, how many non-overlapping triangles will it have? It will have 4 minus 2. If there are 5 sides, how many non-overlapping triangles it will have? 5 minus 2. 6 sides, 6 minus 2. If a polygon has n sides, how many non-overlapping triangles it will have? It will have n minus 2. That is an algebraic expression. How will you state it in word? It is 2 less than the number of sides of the polygon, right? 2 less than the number of sides of a polygon. So the rule for the number of non-overlapping triangles in any polygon is 2 less than its number of sides.